What was your "ah shit, here we go again" moment? When my older brother's new girlfriend announced she was pregnant. This will be my brother's 5th child, having 4 with his ex-wife. How old is he, your brother? He's 30, had his first when he was 19. My super chill project manager who respected our knowledge and experience was replaced with a micromanager. Worse, a micromanager with no skills, experience, or tact. You've met him, ugh, he's the worst. Asks a million questions but doesn't listen. Then pronounces what we all should be doing, when that's what we are already halfway finished doing. Do they all go to the same macro-a-hole school, or they are mass produced in the deepest bowels of hell? When the angry lady at Walmart started raising her voice at the cashier because her coupon expired. Or when you hear the person at the front of the line fussing about how one item should be 2 cents cheaper than what it rang up as. You just know you're gonna lose 5 minutes of your life standing there watching this person arguing with the cashier over that bullshit. When I'm getting my period. Sorry, I got my tubes tied a few years back, and every month I'm kicking myself thinking I should have had a hysterectomy. You should have. I had a total hysterectomy and my fallopian tubes removed May of last year. No periods is a blessing, I tell you. Of course the reason I had it done sucks, but that's past. Yay white pants. Can confirm hysterectomy best thing I ever did for my health. Welcome to the world of no periods and no cramps. When my father starts talking to strangers, we will be waiting for the next hour at least while he talks to his new friends. We must have the same father. Good luck paying a dinner check then leaving in under an hour. Reminds me of this shower thought. Parents speaking with friends is like cutscenes you can't skip. At least you might get some plot. Every time we have a family dinner and my parents start talking about introducing me to, and I quote, a potential future husband. Parents try too hard to get their offspring laid, sometimes. Wait, do parents really do this? What the fuck, my parents never try to get me laid. In my experience, if you have Indian parents they will forbid you from making the slightest contact with the opposite sex throughout your teenage years and college, and then when you become 25 they're all confused at why you're not married yet and why you can't get a guy. Launching GTA San Andreas and starting a new game. Grove Street, home. Least it was before I fucked everything up. You picked the wrong house, fool. Big Smoke, it's me, Carl. Chill. CJ. Whoop. MAAHDAWWWG. Hey baby, how you been? Every single time my sister would fall off the wagon and start doing drugs again, or steal from me and my parents again, or land in jail again. Edit. Thank you for my first silver, friend. For all of you sharing your stories. Thank you. It helps everyone to know they are not alone. There are support groups out there, so don't think you have to go through it alone. Contact your local Al-Anon groups. Or steal from me and my parents again. Or land in jail again. Yeah, I know the feeling. I haven't seen nor talked to my brother in over 10 years now, so I'm mostly detached from that crap. At least my parents finally put their foot/feet down a little to prevent him from stealing from us constantly, but not before enough damage was done. My brother stole more than $60k worth of goods from the family business and sold them to his drug dealer for heroin before my parents did a thing about it. It's tough. Every time someone says drunk driving, it's not a big deal. I absolutely hate to be that guy that tells people what to do and has the moral high ground. But what I hate even more is people driving drunk, which is why I have taken car keys from people with force. Fortunately I'm a big fucker, so they will not try to knock me out to get them back. Paid taxi fares, called good friends out on social media, and have tried to leave from a friend's place before somebody else leaves who I knew would want to drive, just to not have to argue about it. Unfortunately, I made a promise at the podium at a funeral of one of my very best friends, who was killed by a drunk driver over a decade ago, to never let anyone drive drunk. I regret having to do all that crap, but I have never regret that promise. Please don't drive fucked up. I have done so before my friend was killed, and I was very lucky, even though I thought I had everything under control at all time. Believe me, you do not want to be responsible for some decent person's death. If you are a decent person, it will fuck you up, and if you are not a decent person, fuck you anyway. Edit 1. Thank you for my first gold and platinum, especially for a post about an issue that is really close to my heart. Edit 2. Thank you for all the kind comments, and for also caring to not let people drive drunk. Did not expect that at all. Being targeted by my high school staff for drug searches because of how I look. Last period of the day about to take a math test, but had to use the restroom, walk into the bathroom, go, and then, right after I wash my hands, the man who frequently targets me walks and then he starts sniffing sniff HMN. What's it smell like in here to you, Drew? I then began to inhale hard, although I couldn't smell anything. I thought, oh shit, here we go again. I was told to wait outside while he searched the bathroom. 3 minutes later he decided to send me down to the office for incidents with students, etc. He then explained to me having a probable cause to search me for the bathroom smelling like drugs. I began to yell in his face for being idiotic and harassing me when the bathrooms at my school constantly reeking of drugs, and been witness to many people using drugs in the bathroom before. At the end of the day got to take my math test and got a 93%, so ended well, but my day was ruined mentally from this incident. Edit. Wow, this is my first big post, went from 90ish karma to my now 729, feel amazing. I know it's not a lot, but compared to others, but still an accomplishment to me, thanks. Biting yourself and getting a canker sore for like a week or two. Ugh, I have this going on right now. I just had a wisdom tooth yanked in the same area and it's really hard to tell what's the canker sore and what might be a more serious issue, infection or something, with the extraction site. Mouth issues are so annoying. Me when I hear my parents coming home and I forgot to do my chores for the 1000th time. Forgot. Watch our other videos and subscribe cause you're not a scrub.